Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I'm doing something just a tiny bit different. We're talking about Miles Morales in the Insomniac Spider-Man universe. Sorry, it's not a video of mine until I burp randomly, but yeah, should have Peter saved him? Would you rather have Peter saved himself? And I go in depth in a comment on this specific Reddit post, going over what I absolutely love about the Insomniac Spider-Man game. Specifically Insomniac Spider-Man 2 and how the story portrayed itself. Yeah, here I go. Here's that big wallop of a freaking comment there. Yeah, it's insane. But basically, the gist of it is the characterization of Miles and Peter kind of the duality. They have a bit of a duality with each other. I don't know how to exactly phrase it. I wrote it down pretty good, so go over the comment and read it for yourself. Basically, their stories complement each other, and they come out in the end stronger. Even Peter and MJ's struggles, they, for lack of a better term, do better together. The whole tagline of the Insomniac Spider-Man 2 game is do better together, and a lot of people kind of sleep on the message of the game, thinking, oh, it's a symbiote. It's a symbiote pun. Do better together. Us, we, symbiote. Oh, 19 inches of venom. But yeah, either way, it's not just that. It's the journey of Miles, Peter, and MJ going through their grievances and coming out stronger in the end. Really weird glitch here. Symbiote T-pose. But back to the point. Miles, Peter, and MJ are all going through their respective arcs, dealing with grief. Peter is dealing with grief in a super negative, dark way. A subtle, but dark way. Peter is ignoring his grief. He is putting all of his eggs in one basket, basically, and relying on the symbiote suit when he gets the symbiote suit. He feels like all of his power, and it just melts all of his troubles away. Peter would not, Insomniac Peter Parker, I should specify, would not have given up the black suit at all. He would have kept it and went absolutely crazy with the power of the black suit. And Miles Morales coming in to help Peter save himself and realize that the power of the suit isn't the way to deal with things is an amazing choice for this game. Because freaking Miles Morales is on his own revenge path in the story. And he's just dealing with the grief of losing his father. He didn't get a chance to grieve in Miles Morales because he was coming back to being Spider-Man. He's coming to terms with being Spider-Man. He hadn't had time to properly grieve. And when being faced with the person who killed his father, yeah, of course he's gonna grieve. He's gonna be pissed off. And yeah, I scrolled down the comments here on the Reddit post because someone didn't really get the gist of the story. Didn't get the fact that they help each other together. Because as you've seen in that comment, if you just pause it and read it, he basically says, "Oh, Miles Morales is a Gary Stu." If you aren't familiar with what a Gary Stu is a male version of a Mary Sue, which is basically all the plot wants them to be super overpowered. They're super overpowered. That just ain't Miles Morales. That's not Miles Morales in the slightest. Yeah, that just ain't Miles, man. He loses so much. He loses a lot, surprisingly. Just because, he's compared to Peter a bunch, and a lot of people just try to keep track of wins and losses for Peter. Oh, Peter was nerfed in Insomniac, Miles Morales or whatever. Miles Morales is just being propped up to be a better Spider-Man than Peter. No, not at all. The whole Miles Morales spin-off game is him coming to terms with being Spider-Man and losing like precious people in his life. He is grieving in this game, not only for his father, but he's just taking in all the grief of his life, and he's focusing on trying to find Martin Lee, the killer of his father, like, and coping with his pain. And he gets over it. He gets over it with Martin Lee and saves Peter from his grief, drowning in the sorrows of the symbiote with Aunt May. Such a beautiful mission that no one talks about because everyone just, like, for some reason just hates on Miles Morales and thinks he's gonna replace Peter Parker. He's not gonna replace Peter Parker, guys. He's already confirmed to be in the, to play a big role in Spider-Man 3, so that's a thing. If they lean off of Peter Parker story missions and do Miles Morales missions more, I'd be okay with that. Hell, I'd be fine with a storyline where Pete actively, like, he's anxious to go out. He's anxious to go out and be Spider-Man, but Miles Morales is getting it done. Like, Miles Morales is taking care of the city very well, and Pete's kind of just like, with a little bit of Spider-Man FOMO. Like, that'd be a fun storyline that they could portray in Spider-Man 3, but I doubt they're gonna go with that storyline because there's a lot they set up in Spider-Man 2 that's gotta be paid off in Spider-Man 3. Oh my god. Unless they do a spin-off game, I'd be down for a Silk spin-off game. That'd be great. But yeah, I went over that guy who commented saying that he's a Mary Sue. No, he lost so many times. Specifically in Miles Morales, he did lose a lot. He got blindsided by, like, he won the round 1 with Rhino, but round 2 with Rhino with Roxanne Tech, he got, like, knocked the fuck out. Like, he lost, like, sure. Miles Morales technically won against Tinkerer, air quotes there, but she freaking is his best friend, and she straight up nuked herself in the ending of Miles Morales, spoilers, but that's a huge loss for him. Heck, it's even portrayed in Fast Travel, like, after, like, post-game. Miles Morales is just crying on the roof, sad as shit that he, like, lost his friend. Miles isn't a Gary Stu. I'm sorry, people who just say Miles Morales is a Gary Stu, you're illiterate. You don't know how to, like, read the context of the story. It sounds pretentious, but that's how it is. Hasta la paz.